Hello everyone, good morning from Toronto. This is Rahmat Sobirov and today we will be discussing a very important topic related to business immigration. Before we start, let me do some organizational matters. These videos that we share are for general purpose only. It's a general information. It's not a legal advice. If you would like to get a legal advice, you need to connect and hire a Canadian immigration lawyer to give you a full legal advice. So please note that this video and all other videos that we share in the social media platforms are general information only. Thank you for joining us. Thank you everyone who's joining from different parts of the world. My name is Rahmat. I will be speaking to you today on a very important subject which is related to business immigration. It's called the Owner-Operator LMIA Work Permit. So it is one of the most popular programs for business owners to come to Canada. However, let us do some organizational matters. You can send us your live questions and we will do our best to answer them at the second part of our discussion today. Today I will be giving you some outline what has happened before with respect to owner-operator LMIAs and what is going on right now, and our suggestions for the future. So it will be about the past, about the present, and about the future. While other people are joining us, just let me know if the video or audio, the voice is going fine. On my side, everything is working perfectly. If there is any technical problem during our broadcasting, please note this is live event. Anything can happen. We may get disconnected. So if we get disconnected, come back again. We will do our best to reconnect and continue our discussion. So for those who are joining from different parts of the world, tell us who you are and where you're joining us. It's very important for us to know the audience that is following us. And because we speak to many different nationalities, we chose English to be the language of instruction today. But in the future, I promise we will be doing different podcasts and different live streams in different other languages. For example, we will be doing in Turkish, in Uzbek, in Russian languages. Just a brief introduction of who we are. We are a business immigration law firm in Canada. Our office is in Toronto. We specifically deal with business immigration. You can find more information at www.sobirovs.com, and you can subscribe to our channel. If you find any video useful, please share it within your network and send us your questions. We would love to see real life questions related to business immigration or overall immigration to Canada. So, okay, tell us who you are and where you're coming from, where you're joining us today. As I mentioned, today's topic is Owner-Operator LMIA. It's a work permit program, as you may know already. Basically, it's you purchase a business or become the owner of the business, 51%, let's say, of a Canadian business, and then you can arrange a job offer from that Canadian entity that you purchased or established, and then come to Canada. So in a brief nutshell, in a very small statement, this is owner-operator of a Canadian company getting a work permit to come to Canada, okay? Basically, the understanding is that you come establish a business, you create jobs, potentially jobs to Canadian residents, and you grow your business, okay? Your work permit will be restricted to your own company only. However, many people have been using owner-operator LMIAs to bring their families, because while your work permit is restricted to your company, your wife's or your husband's work permit is an open work permit, and your children's study permit allows them to study in Canada. Okay, this is in general, on a very high level, what owner-operator is. But another use of owner-operator is, as you may know, express entry points are remaining very high, and people who are over 40 years old and don't have high level of English and don't have master's degree are very challenged to pass through express entry. So in the past and at the moment, as of today, people are using owner-operator LMIA program to increase their points. Okay, this is not something illegal. This is provided in the law. So you get a arranged employment from a Canadian entity which you own basically, and you run, to increase your points by 50 points for certain types of managerial positions, or 200 points for certain type of executive level positions. Okay, this is what has happened before, and at the moment this program is being revisited by the Canadian authorities. There are rumors that this program will change. So what are the changes? We have just recently published an article about the recent changes, so you may find it in a nutshell. Owner-operator program used to be quite easy for business owners to purchase a business, give themselves work permit, and transition to permanent residency by increasing their points. Okay, you know this, and everybody was feeling great about this program. Now, what has changed now at the moment is that the program is now being I will read your comments at the second half, if you allow me. Okay, I will read those comments very quickly. I can receive your comments. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Now, okay. As I said, it was a very popular program before, and people were using it to increase their points for express entry. Now, Service Canada has already implemented the following two changes. One is they are requiring, before you make an LMIA owner-operator, before you get a positive LMIA, your business must be up and running. Okay, that's something you have to prove. And second was, Service Canada will probably not issue NOC 00 position LMIAs. That will probably increase your points by 200 for express entry. If a company doesn't have a senior staff or senior manager on payroll, okay, that is what is being said by Service Canada at the moment. I know. I fixed it already. Yeah. So they were. You have to have a senior staff or senior manager on payroll before you get a positive LMIA for NOC 00 positions. These are very senior level positions. Okay. Now the proposed change, what is proposed by Service Canada, is even more intrusive. One is they want you to show recruitment efforts. Okay. Previously, when you are applying for owner-operator, you wouldn't be required to show recruitment efforts, that you tried to hire someone in Canada and you did your best to find a local Canadian resident or Canadian citizen before you gave yourself that position. Now they are requiring you, the business owner, to prove and show a reasonable and provable effort. That's what they're proposing, and it will be really intrusive to our mind, and it will be quite, to be honest, scary for business owners to how you can prove before you're hiring yourself. Okay, that's something you need to keep in mind. This is still proposal, but most probably in some fashion it will be accepted. It will be accepted as the change. Now, second big issue was prevailing wages. Prevailing wages is previously foreign owners of a Canadian company didn't have to pay themselves a prevailing wage in Canada, but now the proposed change is that you will be prepared. You need to be prepared to pay yourself after doing your efforts, prepare to pay yourself advertised wage. Whatever you advertise, you need to be ready to pay yourself that salary. Finally, the third change, one of the most intrusive one is currently at the moment there is no requirement for the business to be operation for 1 year, but that's being challenged, and they want to change it. Now in the future, most probably the business must be active and operating at the time of application for at least 1 year. This is a minimum requirement. So you can read this article. It's very detailed. We try to shed some light on what's going on. So still unresolved issue is whether a business owner with an owner-operator LMIA can still transition to permanent residency. That's a big issue. It's still unresolved. I hope it will be still allowed after so many new changes. If you get owner-operator positive LMIA, you should be able to pass to permanent residency. Otherwise, it will be really crazy. Now, where does this leave you as the business owner, as a foreigner who wants to purchase a business? How you should proceed? We have given some suggestions here. First of all, if possible, look at LMIA exempt options. That could be C12 work permits, C11 work permits, or T50 work permits. These are specific work permits that give you first work permit, and then you can transition. After some time, you can transition to permanent residency. Also, if owner-operator work permit LMIA doesn't work for you, now you can think of provincial nominee programs that are geared towards business owners, entrepreneurs. That could be a better options. These could be the better option for you because the owner-operator LMIA could be a very difficult task to meet. If you still want to go with owner-operator, if you think that all other options, or your lawyer thinks all other option is not the best choice, so what you should do is you should buy an existing business that has been in operation for at least 2-3 years to increase your chances. Make sure you have a five, six employers, and at least 2 of them are senior managers. That's important, and getting senior manager salaries. And you should be ready to pay yourself a prevailing wage. In Ontario, and median, if you calculate roughly, it's $58 per hour for NOC 00 position. That's very, very important to keep in mind. Finally, be prepared to operate your business for at least 1 year before applying for owner-operated LMIA. That is a challenge. I know it's how you can operate your business from a distance before you apply for LMIA. To be honest, we are still struggling with this, but that's where we are going in the future. As a conclusion, before I delve into your questions, thank you very much. You've been amazing so far. Sorry for the technical delays. I will be looking through the comments and questions and pulling up your questions, trying to answer them as much as I can. So the conclusion is, whatever path you decide to take, we will be happy to help you. But you need to be realistic and assess your finances, your capital. What do you want to do in Canada? Are you certain you want to come to Canada? If you are certain that Canada is the place to come, then we are ready to help you. And just see what's going on. The programs are still there. If not owner-operator LMIA, we will be happy to evaluate your chances for other programs. Just complete this business assessment form and let us assess you. If you're a good candidate, we will tell you that you're a good candidate. If you're a bad candidate, we will tell you that you are a bad candidate. We don't want to waste your time, and we don't want to waste our time, because If we can help you, we will tell you so.